2.
Hi, this is Pete from MBS in Exeter, Exeter's leading Mercedes BMW Mini specialist, German car specialist. So today we are looking at wheel alignment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get George to hand me the phone over and we're going to interview George for a change. So please let me have the phone, George. Say hi.
Hello. Today we are aligning a Porsche Cayman.
Okay.
It's had some front suspension work done on it. 2 front coil springs due to one being broken.
Right.
Obviously, as you can see here, it is on the alignment machine with the gauges all lined up.
Okay, so basically you've carried out the pre-checks, the tyre pressures,
Tyre pressures, measurements.
Set the alignment ramp up correctly. Now this is a very specialist alignment ramp here and it costs an awful lot of money. Very good reason. So we've got a decent centre lift in the middle so we can lift three tonnes with that one. We have rear slip plates. Basically this means that when we adjust the rear suspension, as the wheel moves in and out, there's no friction caused by a fixed plate for that. So this fella moves in and out and rotates a little bit left to right. And if we come over towards the front of the vehicle, we have roller bearing turn plates here. And again, this is for free movement to allow us to carry out camber and caster swings and just make sure that all the readings we are getting are correct. So George, tell us a little bit about alignments. What's so important about a wheel alignment?
Wheel alignments are very important. They have a lot of positive effects when you have a proper alignment done. You have the effects of improved tyre wear, improved fuel economy, and again improved handling in performance vehicles and even in your daily drivers.
Right, okay, so if the alignment's out, you know, we're going to get excessive tyre wear, so tyre scrub, which will obviously wear the tyres out. You know, and what happens from that is, you know, as your tyres wear, then, you know, a lot of your rubber, well, all your rubber effectively that gets worn off goes into the environment, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And of course, when the tyres aren't tracking true, you get a bit more friction on those, which then takes more fuel, be it electric or petrol or diesel or whatever, to push that car forward. So you're going to be getting a better economy as well. And you know, so when do we really get involved in wheel alignments then? What are we doing at this point? Are we carrying out other repairs, or you know?
Customers can obviously request an alignment just because they have inklings of their tyres not wearing correctly. The steering wheel might be a little bit left or right hand down, or if we perform any suspension work, it is always good to realign the vehicle. If you are adjusting things with new parts, the bushes have less play, less wear, so they hold their position a bit better, also moving the current alignment on the vehicle. And
also down to manufacturing tolerances on new parts, you know, as tooling wears, then of course, you know, the size, geometry of the component can alter very slightly as well. And also manufacturers change suppliers of these parts as well. Right, so, brilliant. So this is our piece of equipment here. This is called a John Beam wheel aligner, and this is an approved piece of kit. Digital, very, very good piece of equipment it is. And as you can see here, George likes getting all the dials in the green and pretty well as equal as you can get them. And I've got to say, that's pretty spot on. And this is George. George used to hate doing wheel alignment, so to which he'll attest.
Yeah, wasn't my favourite.
Yeah, he wasn't. So we thought, actually, let's make him an expert then. And he has become that. He's really, really good. You know, so when you want alignment done, George is your man. I mean, we're all qualified and trained on alignment anyway. Another piece of equipment. Now, this will affect your Mercedes-Benz owners. Now, this bit of kit here is called a Romus gauge. Now, this is a suspension inclination measuring device. So it measures the inclination of the suspension arms. This allows us to input the data into the computer, and what that will do is that will calculate the suspension geometry required on that car. Now, if you haven't got a Romus gauge, and I can categorically guarantee this, you will not be doing a Mercedes wheel alignment correctly. Now, very, very few people have these. Obviously, the main dealers have them because it was part of their agreement that they would have one of these as part of their blanket tool supply. We are one of about 3 specialists in the country that has one of these, and I know why that is, because they are extraordinarily expensive. But again, if you haven't got that, you cannot do an alignment properly. So anybody who says that they can, make sure they have one of those. If not, then they're not being truthful. So yeah, so in summary then, George, wheel alignments.
So wheel alignment is obviously very, very important. Please get a wheel alignment if you are having issues with your tyres or steering wheel left or right hand down. It'll save you loads of money in the future.
And also if you hit some of these horrible big potholes that, you know, that just crop up everywhere.
And don't seem to get repaired on time.
Yeah, all right, well that's a bit contentious, but very, very true, I might add. Yeah, so as you say, cost savings on tyres, because tyres are awfully expensive these days. You know, and the cost of a decent wheel alignment will cost generally less than one tyre. If you're having a set of 4 and your alignment's out, I mean, it's just going to cost you a load of money. So there you go. So thanks ever so much for that, George.
Not a problem.